Alrighty, Roo and Cuckoo Kachu to you, and all my nobody's not watching out there. We'll continue on. The girl gives you a specific look, a suspicious look over, but opens the door. She takes a few steps back. You hear footsteps coming from behind a floral curtain that covers the back door. A bespectacled, smart-looking woman emerges and looks straight at you. Come in and follow me. Just don't touch anything, please. Do not touch anything. Listen to, I don't know, Morpheus Wednesday. Velma. I guess that's the best way I could. There's like a purple tint to the jacket. Anyway, let's move on. You follow her through the store. Inside, as expected, the stuffy air smells of sandalwood, frankincense, and a dozen other aromas. The woman leads you behind a curtain and through the back door onto a rickety staircase. A flight of steps take you up to the second story. You instantly notice a change in decor as the tacky New Age bookstore gives way to something resembling a cross between a library and a workshop. The smell here is strong too, but much more layered. You're not sure what to make of it at first, but with each whiff it becomes apparent. Blood. I'm just gonna point out that's a fucking mummy. There's a mummy just standing there. That guy is not okay. That is a mummy next to the candle. Okay. I'm like doing a quick scan. There's like things hidden behind that thing I probably can't access because it's glowing or whatever. I don't know, but it's not the same as that's a. You just have a standing mummy. Cool. I'm gonna wait for that light to shine in, but an aroma, though subtle at first, soon becomes overpowering. It takes you a moment to adapt and focus. I don't think you know who you're speaking with, so an introduction is in order. My name is Aisling. Hold on, Aisling Sturbridge. I am the High Regent of the Chantry of the Five Boroughs. That makes you sound pretty fucking important. And kind of scary. So, more so than, like, the people I've had to deal with. I'm gonna be real polite. I do want to ask, though, what is that on your wall next to the light thing? Like, is that like a sugar glider that you just spread out? Maybe I don't want to know. It's probably just a flying squirrel. I'm just gonna hope it's a flying squirrel with a very skinny tail that looks like a lizard or something. All of this is things I don't really want to know the answer to. You were Tobias, correct? If I have to say, you're lucky. The ward outside the building is only there for notifications tonight. Otherwise, it would have been quite unpleasant. Wait, what? Could I get hurt? To answer your question, Agathon is here, but he's hard at work, and I wouldn't want to disturb him. Am I to understand this is a social visit? It's like, man, I don't have that power or authority. I'm really kind of just doing what I was told to do. No. High Regent? Sounds important. Like, how do you know who I am? No. Hiding above a... No. Just, that sounds... Let's just move on. Of the Chantry? Of the... That's quite a mouthful. It might sound fancy, but that's because there's a well-established tradition behind it. One you'd be wise not to ridicule. Some might take offense. Me, for one. Please don't make me explode. I'm not gonna go all grr here and be like, oh, I wanted to explode. Because I don't. This was the good answer in my mind. What is it that you're here for? I heard good things about Agathon. I was expecting that. Look, I'm just gonna keep throwing out her name. And I know that the Nosferatu was like, oh, she might not appreciate that. It's like, she's the one that told me to make friends. She never told me not to. She has never once said, make friends. Don't mention me. She didn't fucking Tyler Durden me like, don't mention what happens with me and you in this house ever. 3 times you promised me bullshit. Just Sophie suggested I should meet Agathon. She said that he's quite knowledgeable. That is a totally logical and good thing to say, I think. Did she now? Look, I'm not trying to make enemies. I'm trying to make friends. I was told to make friends and play nice with the other kids. I'm an idiot. I'm a new vampire. Please consider that. Aisling looks at you and looks you up and down. Her countenance seems to change, but you can tell she's judging what you said. I'm afraid you, by yourself, right now, can just explode me, if you're so inclined. Or something really bad that would make it easy to explode me with some time. I don't want any of that. I want us to be cool. I'm not necessarily here to be buddies with you, but if I'm buddies with you as opposed to Agathon, then it's better than not. That's new. Suddenly a man enters from the side room. He doesn't even look at you, lost in his own thoughts. Let him do his thing, man. Oh, Christ. I love your tie. Your whole outfit is really cool. You're a little too reminiscent of Kane and very threatening. Your tie clashes with everything, but it works. The buttons. You got a good little fashion sense here. All right, but you do scare me. All right, let's go back to it. I have it, Aisling. I think I know how to find it. He catches himself as he notices you. His face turns sour. A visitor? Damn. You're that angry at... Okay. Yes, we were just discussing you, in fact. Fucking Tremere. Look at them. Look at them. They're just... It's like... They just... don't want anything. Like, I shouldn't even be here. I really shouldn't have come here. Is that so? God, I mean, look at him. He looks like he's going to explode my head. Casually. As he passes by, because I'm like an annoyance to him. Look, I'm just gonna, again. I'm just gonna be like, Sophie Langley recommended you. Fuck, please don't hurt me. That I contact you about teaming up? Teaming up? Oh god, that's such a bad way to put that, dude. He seems very confused by the notion. Why would Tremere need to team up? What for? I could use your knowledge. For company, what else? I could assist you in your work. I'm just gonna go with that one. I could assist you in your work. I can be quite helpful, knowing I can count on someone in return to return the favor. Is that right? He seems to consider it. Then turns to Aisling. He's like, also, I already have somebody who does literally exactly that. Is of my clan. I can trust far more than I can trust you. And I have them in a sort of social thing. Hi, Regent. May I ask your advice? Oh! Is she in charge? Or like higher than him? She looks you over as if judging your worth. Takes her just long enough to make you feel uncomfortable. When she takes her eyes off you, she addresses Agathon. Do you feel like you need assistance in your task, my child? Oh! She is the boss here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Why did she answer the door? That's really unsettling. I'm afraid now. Is he like some sort of like genius or something? He's got like some sort of special skill that makes him so that he needs to just, you know, you gotta let the prodigy do the thing if she's in charge. Because like right now what she's asking, I have no ground to stand on. And I'm just fucked. And she's been really tolerant of me at this point, and I'm like, fuck. I'm confident I can do it on my own. He pauses, hesitating for a second. But I do believe it is important enough to warrant outside help, even if only for a single night. Dude, your accountants. Just, why you gotta stare like you're always trying to explode things with your face and your mind? Another brief moment of hesitation. Of course, the details would remain between you and I, sire. Agreed on all points. Okay. So, this is a terrible equivalency. Because it's... You know what? I'm gonna do it, but I'm also gonna, like, want to redact it. Scott Pilgrim. There's the character that Aubrey Plaza plays. Aubrey Plaza plays. But, and she's just like, Scott, don't mess around or do that, because, and she's sort of a not very nice person, but this is sort of her, but with glasses, and in charge, and with the ability to explodify others, which, honestly, I think if you asked Aubrey Plaza if you had the power to explodify people, should you have that power, she'd be like, probably not. No, because I probably would use it. It would just be bad. Like, I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's a very nice and good person. I think she plays characters that play into the whole resting bitch face sort of thing. But based on her interviews and stuff, she seems like a very fun and interesting individual. But I also don't think that if I were to sit there and talk to her one-on-one and be like, I can give you the power to explodify people, and she'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna pass. I don't think that's a good idea. It's like, yeah, you would have to deal with the consequences. It's like, yeah. Just, what? Like, Explodify is just, their bodies literally rends themselves apart at your whim. It's like, I don't think that's... I'm not sure anybody should have that, but I'm pretty sure I shouldn't. It's like, wise choice, Aubrey. Wise choice. And then I'd ask for a selfie. And then I'd be like, can we do a selfie where we dab? And may I kiss you on the cheek? And then may I give you something random. And I would be okay with all the answers being no. But also, I'm afraid that she might be like, yes, I'll take the power to explodify things. God help us all if Aubrey Plaza just starts explodifying things. God help us all. Anyway, back to the game. I'm gonna end this. Like, I gotta end there. Like, wow. Okay, there's a little bit of my fandom standingness for Aubrey Plaza. Kind of showing way too much. We're gonna come back and just start anew. Be back in a moment.